me, after a while, I can only sit so long with not talking about it because I need to clear the air. I don't like feeling like
Tension.
I'm walking on eggshells around you about certain things.
How long has that gone for you? I mean, have you been in a situation to where y'all haven't talked about something and you know you need to talk about it?
Honestly, she can probably get 2 days. And I only say 2 days because we live in the same house. So you're only going to be able to get so long when not talking about it. I'll let you walk around, do your little thing just so I can figure out how I'm going to work the nerve and find the words to say it without necessarily being offensive. But if we're going 3 days and like by the end of day 2, if we haven't talked about it and we're going into day 3 and we still haven't, I might be a little aggressive.
Is it always on you to initiate the conversation, or do you feel sometimes whatever the situation was, this is on you to fix this. You need to say something. Now you might be walking around with your moody ass attitude,
and sometimes
I ain't gonna fix it because you created this bullshit.
And sometimes I do feel that way, but a lot of times I have to sit back and think about how the other person may feel and like how they go about communicating. Because when you talk to a person, you have to know how to talk to that person. You can't talk to everybody the same way.
You're exactly right, but you gotta hope they're considering you as well.
Right.
Right.
And so when I'm trying to bring a topic up that is still festering for me, I have to read her, because a lot of times, like you said, I might come to you with a certain topic and you might have been offended based off of my tone or the way I said it. And so if we're going 2-3 days without talking about a certain situation that we both felt a way about, now I'm trying to figure out how I can bring it up or how I can work the words to get out what I'm trying to say, so you don't miss the point completely and now we're back to arguing and now we're not talking at all.
That's a worry, huh? That you're not gonna hear what I'm saying to you. So you're trying to formulate this in your head first and say it the right way.
Right.
You guys give it that much thought?
I do. A lot of people don't, but we have to, because again, if in order for you to consider how I feel or understand, I need to try and work my words so that you understand where I'm coming from in a way that's not necessarily coming off offensive to you, but also opens up the conversation for you to tell me how you feel.
I guess what I'm confused about is if this is your romantic lover, partner, husband, wife, whatever, haven't you already established that leading up to why you're in a committed relationship? You understand that about the person. The communication's got to be the key in any successful relationship. And if you're walking on eggshells with your partner all the time and trying to contemplate how to say certain things, I don't see that sustaining. And then also, in other people's mind, that subject might be done.
Right.
And dead. And they're walking around and you're thinking, how am I going to talk about it? Because in my mind, I'm done with it. And you're walking around festering these emotions and it's building. I got to say something. And the other person's probably like, I have no idea. You on that from the other day?
Yeah.
And they might not even know what the hell you're talking about or forgot about it.
Or they're like, why are we talking about this?
Exactly. Why are we even talking about this again? I thought we scratched that a couple weeks ago.
And it's like, I still feel a way about it, and I may not have gotten my point across the last time we talked about it. And that might be because I didn't want to offend you with what I was saying. And because I'm an emotional creature, I have to remember, okay, it's getting to a point where I'm getting upset. I know I'm not going to communicate what I really want to get across, and I know you're going to take it wrong. Let me take a moment to breathe. We'll try and come back to it.
Okay, so you know all that in your mind.
Yeah, me.
And if you're not communicating that, listen, I'm not really done with this issue. I'm just done with it for now.
Yeah, like.
And I've noticed a lot of time. Right. This is go get something to eat, whatever. Go catch a movie. I'm processing.
You're cool off with your friends,
or whatever.
I'll cool off with my friends.
I'm
give
processing
you
what's
time
going
and
on.
to process what's going on.
Because I got some things I got to work out. I'm not done with this. But if that person never knows that, and you are keeping all this to yourself, and that person's done with it, aren't you now reigniting something you didn't need to?